This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and I just received a package from Ted up in Calgary, Canada. He sent me a few really interesting locks, so let me take you through what he sent me, and then we'll get one of these to pick open. First, up in the top left, we have a Bates safe deposit lock, and it's a pretty unusual mechanism compared to most safe deposit locks. Most you'll see two separate noses on the lock. This one only has one, but it still requires two keys. To open this up, first you have to insert the guard key, turn it, remove the guard key, and then you have to insert the renter key, and finally it will open up. I have no idea how it does that with the mechanism, but I'm anxious to take it apart, look at it, and hopefully we'll be able to pick it open. Next, we have a slightly more common safe deposit lock. This is a Mosler, I believe a 5-lever and a 2-lever. The 2-lever being the guard key, the 5 being the renter key. That one's probably a little more my speed, but I am a beginner with lever locks, so we'll see how that works out for me. Next, we have a Master Lock Model 15SS. This is the stainless steel version of the Master Lock Model 15. 5-pin lock, shouldn't be too difficult. Moving on, we have a CISA 60mm brass lock. And on the bottom, we have a CISA Euro profile cylinder. Looks like a 6-pin dimple lock with another 4 passive pins. Then we have a Trioving or Trioving. Frankly, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Looks like a 7-pin Mortice cylinder. And in the letter that Ted sent me with these locks, he says it's full of trampoline pins, which are some of the harder factory pins out there. Finally, we have a Best small format interchangeable core lock that did come with both the operating and control key. So what we're going to try to pick open to start with, I think, will be this Trioving lock. It's been a long time since I have opened one of these, and frankly, I find the trampoline pins to be one of the harder factory pins out there. So let's get this guy in the vise, and we will start picking. Okay. Okay, this one right on the front says Trioving SEC. I'm not sure what that SEC stands for. And let's get this in frame a little better for you. Okay, we have a slightly paracentric keyway. We shouldn't have too much trouble working through there. And if we look at the key, we can see some pretty good bitting in there. But as I'm looking at this, I see I only see 6 pins in there. So even though this is a 7-pin lock, it could be that it's only pinned up with six pins. So let's see what we can do to get into this guy. I think we have enough room for top of the keyway tension. Yep, with a 50 thousandths pry bar. And I'm going to pick off that bit of warding right down here on the right side with a southward standard hook. This is a little bit narrower in profile from front to back than a Peterson hook. Let me put it right next to there so you can see. And that narrower profile hopefully will let me reach through the warding a little better. Okay, let's get started. Okay, one is certainly binding. Okay, got a nice click out of him. I think he's set. Okay, as I'm pushing on 2, I heard 1 drop. Got a click out of 2. I think we got more. We'll get more out of him. Maybe that's it on 2. And let's see. Yep, 1 did drop, and we got him set now. Okay, let's find 3. 3, I'm pushing up on him, and nothing out of him right now, although I think I felt something drop. No. And 3, back on him. Oh, there we go. Got something out of 3, and I think he's set. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're all set up front. Nothing out of 4. Okay, as I'm pushing on 5, I heard a lot drop up front. might have gotten something out of 5, and 6 is loose. Back to the beginning. 1 drop down. I think we got him reset. Click out of 2. And 3. Got to click there. Okay, so we dropped everything up front. Nothing on 4. I think 5, nothing there. Or 6. 1, 2, 3. Got little clicks out of each of them. Nothing on 4, 5, or 6. Okay, maybe I should feel these ones up front a little better because nothing. Oh, there we go. Number 3, I got a little bit more of a false set out of him. Nothing on 4. Little click out of 5. 6. Got a click out of him, but not feeling anything else. Let's go back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not feeling anything. I'm wondering if maybe on one of the higher set pins, and it feels like number 3 is a high set one, and I believe number 6, if I don't have enough pick to reach through the warding. Let me try. Let me get a different pick. Okay, I think I said 3 and 6, so let's try them first. 3, nope. 6, yep, 6 was it. Okay, wow, what a tricky pick this lock was. Let's get it apart and see what's inside. As I said before, these Trioving locks tend to have some of the harder factory pins that I know of in them, and this one lived up to my past experience. Okay, let's lock it up and get this clip off. Okay, now we should just need a key and a follower, and we'll get this apart. Okay, and as suspected, only 6 pins were, or 6 chambers were keyed up here. 1 is standard, so is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So all the key pins are standard. Looks like nickel silver, but let me check that to see if these are magnetic. Nope, definitely nickel silver, just put in there for wear resistance. Now going to the driver pins. 1 is standard. 2 is a trampoline pin. So is 3. 4 looks like an anti-bump pin, modified standard. 5 is a trampoline pin. And 6 is another modified standard. Let's take a look at these springs. Nothing unusual there with the exception of this one spring that's a little bit different. And let me actually feel that. It's significantly harder than any of the others, and I'm guessing that was put under number 6 or number 4 as an anti-bump measure. Let me just leave him in number 6. I wish I had taken a closer look at that and not just dumped them out. I'm so used to all the springs being the same. I hardly check anymore except on challenge locks, and that gave us some trouble now. Okay, taking a look at these pins. All of the key pins are standard. Then we have a standard pin in slot 1 for a driver. We have 3 trampoline pins, slots 2, 3, and 5, and then 2 modified standard pins in slots 4 and 6, and then that 1 extra strong spring, I'm assuming for bump resistance. Moving over to the core, we can see we have some drill protection up front, right in front of the keyway, and then on either side we have hardened inserts. You can see this is a 7-pin lock, but we only had 6 pins or 6 chambers pinned up. And other than that, it appears to be a relatively normal core. Okay, so that's all I have for you on this Trioving Mortice cylinder. Ted, thank you very much for all the locks you sent my way, particularly this one, which was a bit of a challenge. To everyone else, if you have any questions or comments, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.